It's 1 minute till showtime.
Good evening, folks, and a hearty welcome to our drive-in theater. We have a wonderful evening's entertainment lined up for you, one that will provide several hours of pleasurable relaxation and diversion for you and your family. Did you fail to dress up for tonight's show? No tie, an old shirt and slacks, a house dress? Well, don't give it a thought. We're glad you came as you are. We just want you to enjoy yourselves. Don't forget to visit our refreshment center during the intermission or any time. You love the tasty array of snacks we have to offer. So will the youngsters. Everything is quality and so good. We hope you'll make this a weekly visit. Bring the family. Bring your friends. There are always wonderful new pictures to see, delightful snacks to nibble, a gay, pleasant evening for all. Oh, a word of caution. Don't drive over 10 miles an hour in the theater area for your safety's sake. And Mom or Pop, go with the kids when they leave the car. We hope you have a wonderful time. And now, on with the show.
Hi, everybody. This is Jim. This is my channel, More Sunshine Please. I do a Tuesday evening live stream every week, and this is it. Welcome in. Coming up on the show, we'll be enjoying some coffee, might eat something, play some games. I have a top 15 list. But before we do any of that, I do like to celebrate the first 3 people that make their way into the chat here for the live stream. So let's celebrate. Here we go. Music's back. Your chat may differ from mine, but probably not. But let's see where it begins today. And today it begins at 5:31 a.m. Paul Eichenlaub is our gold medalist. Our silver goes to It's Joey's World. And Mr. Fulton Mraz is our bronze medalist today. Congratulations to our 3 medalists, and thank you for your efforts and your training. And your Rhesus medals are on the shelves at Walgreens, so you can get them there. Okay. Season's greetings, Donna Jaworski. Thank you for being here. Noah, hello to you. Francisco, that's fun to say. Welcome in. Of course, that was hours ago, but hopefully you're back. Mark Langenkamp, welcome in. Samantha Lowe, hello. Kathy Hollister, good evening to you. Thank you so much for joining us. Michelle the Quilter, hello to you and your family. Thanks for joining us. Mara in Memphis, always a pleasure. Thank you. I'm not even going to attempt to tag out. Oh, yeah, there's a lot of people. Movie Mania Nick, welcome in. Happy Tuesday to Pepper Tree Villa. Ben from Pepper Tree Villa also here. They're going to share the chime there. Yeah. What else? Nick in Virginia, hello to you. R. Johns, good evening to you, sir. D&G Explorers, welcome in. I see. Sebastian the Crab, hello to you. I hope your Tuesday is treating you right. Lala, hello. I think I'm caught up for now. Okay, fantastic. Everybody, thank you so much for being here, hanging out on this Tuesday with me, little old me. So what's going on? A couple things going on today. One is April 2nd is World Autism Awareness Day. There it is. Now, perhaps like you, your family is touched by autism. Ours is certainly, and I know other people in our YouTube community are touched by autism as well. So this is a day to spread awareness and love and acceptance and joy and all that comes with that. I don't know what I'm talking about. These are just words now, but you know what I mean. Our family has the sweetest of angels, our little Annabelle. and she is the light of our lives, and she does have autism. And I know a few families that join this show, for example, that join us, have family members with autism as well. And we want to celebrate them and bring awareness to autism if you're not aware, I guess. But Autism Awareness Day. It is also National Peanut Butter and Jelly Sandwich Day. More on that later, I suppose. But yeah, that's it. I know I say this almost every week, running a little bit behind, a little behind the scenes with me and my show. I usually am putting it together right until 7 o'clock. So one of the reasons why I didn't have a thumbnail, my thumbnail was pretty generic and didn't celebrate peanut butter and jelly sandwiches or autism or anything like that, because I don't know what I'm doing with my show until kind of right before. So occasionally that changes. Like, for example, next week, I know what my thumbnail is going to be. I've already made it. Next week is going to be my third annual college acceptance video watching party show. It's this time of year. Kids find out they get accepted to college. They record themselves and they post it on social media. And I gather the best of the best, not the best of the best, but a lot of good ones, and show you. And it's a lot of fun, and it's touching and funny, and some are better than others. So I weed through them. I watch hundreds, so you don't have to. I show you the best ones, and I like to spread it out. I like each one to be for a different school. I like the diversity. So, but more on that next week. But this week, I didn't realize it was National Peanut Butter and Jelly Day, for example. So what I did to kind of catch up is my top 15 list has to do with peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. It's not facts about peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, but more about seeing them on the screen in movies and TV. More on that later. I will send you the thumbnail. Thank you for reminding me. Absolutely. Mr. Fulton Mraz. Oh, got a tooth pulled. Not the most fun of days, but hopefully it's for the better, and you will feel better soon. Get well soon. All right. So what else was going on? Autism awareness, peanut butter and jelly day. See, I didn't write anything down. I was running so far behind. But enough about that. Let's eat. I also did. Hello, Mom and Dad. I see you in the chat. I did prepare something, not a peanut butter and jelly sandwich per se, but I do have something I'm very interested in. Longtime viewers of the show know that I enjoy Reese's peanut butter cups. I did a whole live stream on trying 27 different varieties of Reese's peanut butter cup things. And that was awesome. And when I see new items in the store, I get them and I show them. Just last week or the week before with the Reese's Olympic medals candies. Well, I don't have a new one today, but this being National Peanut Butter and Jelly Sandwich Day, and Reese's Peanut Butter Cups being one of the best peanut butter-based candies out there, it got me to wondering, I wonder if Reese's has ever, the good people at Hershey's, have ever tried adding jelly to the peanut butter cup. And perhaps they have, and I missed it. But because I missed it, I'm going to have to make my own. So this is what we got here today. I've got a Reese's cup along with some strawberry rhubarb preserves. And I'm going to try a little bit of the preserves with the peanut butter cup. Just to see. Now, certainly the good people at Hershey's have tried this. It's kind of a no-brainer. But I don't know. Maybe the big cup wasn't the way to go. Maybe sticking with the standard-sized candy would have been better. But, well, it's what I have. It's what I have. All right, so let's try this. I'll just put a little bit. Let's take the paper off. Okay. There we go. I'll be licking the chocolate off of that later. No, probably not. I'm just kidding. All right, so I'll just add a little bit here. It's awesome. Oh, and it's melty. That's fantastic. I imagine that the jelly would have to be refrigerated, and that's the reason why that's not a thing available on CVS shelves. I've abandoned the chat. I'm so sorry, everybody. It is hard to mess up a Reese's peanut butter cup. And frankly, that it's like the chocolate replaced the bread. And it was every bit as amazing as you think that might be. So I don't know if I'm going to do that. It's, it's a hassle, and the peanut butter cup on its own is so good anyway. But that's a winner. If you want to zhuzh up, if you got to take a dessert somewhere, this is the way I think. If I got to take a dessert somewhere, I'm buying Reese's peanut butter cups and I'm slopping on some jelly on it. Peanut butter and jelly cups. I'm sure that's not a new thing. It's new to me, though. Anyway. All right. Time for coffee. And while you watch the intro to this segment, I'm going to get a napkin.
Great coffee is easy, Mrs. Olson.
Coffee's for closers only.
I set high standards for myself. I set high standards for my coffee.
Picks you up, calms you down. It's the lifeblood that drives the dreams of champions.
A super special thank you again to Donna Jaworski for providing today's coffee, which is another one she sent in the variety box. And this is chocolate raspberry truffle. And it smells pretty good. Let's hope it goes good with the Reese's peanut butter cup and jelly. Now, I just had strawberry and rhubarb, and now I'm having raspberry. Yeah, it's delicious. I probably should have... No, I mean, that's fine. This is great. Thank you, Donna. This is wonderful. And it's in, again, I keep forgetting, I don't have this in the, where to get these in the description. I will do that. But this is the Orlando Guy mug. The OrlandoGuy.com, I believe, is a thing. And he's got merch there. And coffee tastes 38% better in one of these mugs. And that has been proven to be made up. Wonderful. All right. So more on peanut butter and jelly a little bit later, after our game. And here it is. This is Chronophoto. If you're new, Chronophoto is a game where they're going to show us 5 pictures, and we have to guess in which year each picture is taken. We can guess anywhere from the year 1900 to 2023. That's our range. The closer we are to the actual year, the more points we get. If we get it correct, we get 1,000 points. So a perfect score would be 5,000 points, which we achieved a few weeks ago, and we're trying to achieve it again. Okay, let's start with our first picture. It looks like a movie theater marquee. How apropos for our little live stream here. But let's see. And hopefully you can see the marquee, but I will zoom in a little bit. We've got the movies playing: Star Wars, Saturday Night Fever, Charlie Brown 1? I don't know what that is. Oh, maybe that's the time. The first showing's at 1. And the Bad News Bears. Or maybe it's just one Bad News Bear, apparently. So I don't think this is a secret. Star Wars came out in 1977. As did Saturday Night Fever, or was that 78? Probably 77. I'm not exactly sure now. Bad News Bears also not exactly sure when that came out. I know for certain Star Wars came out in 1977. What is on the billboard there? The something Market Center. Anyway. There are automobiles. Slugbug Blue. And these cars. I think we're going to be focusing on the movies here. And maybe this is a dollar show. Do they still have dollar shows? And these are, I don't think they had them in the 70s. That was more of a 90s thing. No? Maybe I'm wrong. All right. Let's keep it there. And I'm going to go to the chat now and see. That is the Megaplex with 3 screens. All right. Let's see now. I think our first guess is from Mark, who says 1977. Another 77. And another. There is a 76 in there. Not sure about that one. We have a 77, 77, 77. Bad News Bear, the prequel. Indeed. Let's see. Saturday Night Fever was released in 77. Okay, I think we've got this. Now, movies did stay in theaters longer back then. But it's probably 77. Everybody's saying 77. Rachel 50, and welcome in. What a joy and how fun it was to see you on the Live Place on Dean's show. That was fun. Check out the Dean's live stream from the Live Place, and you'll see Rachel was a guest. Very cool. Let's see, we got a 78, 77. Most are 77. I think we're just going to go there. All right, so we're going to scroll down, and with the slider, 1977, and then we hit the submit button, and 77 it is. All right, we get 1,000 points for that. Let's move on and hope they're all this great. Maybe it's in color, but I don't know who any of these people are, and it's indoors. There are some clues here. Okay, I don't know if anybody is into guitars, but maybe you can glean something from his guitar. Though a lot of serious guitar players have very old guitars that they play. But perhaps we can see something on the wall, the way people are dressed, although most of that is obscured by the half wall with paneling. That's a clue right there, isn't it? I just heard a ding, ding, ding. Maybe I'll turn that down. Okay. We got a guy smoking here with a big arm tattoo. Now, how common was that until just recently? I mean, people, did have tattoos covering their arms, but it is more popular now than ever before. Okay, so maybe this isn't as old as I thought originally. I can't tell what's on that blue poster. It looks like it might be a ram. Is that like a ram's horn? That curled, lighter thing? I don't know. Not sure. That's the edge of the picture. Next to that is a poster that is it's either to look like an old event poster from the 60s, or it is an old event poster from the 60s. Not sure. The ceiling fan from Harbor Bay. Maybe not. What's on the wall? Is that a digital display? That could be a clue. It's got some blue readout there. That might be a newfangled thermostat. Not sure. I can't make out these wall hangings, these posters. Not sure what that is, but maybe one of you knows what's hanging on the wall here. At first, I thought that half wall was a clue because it is an old style wall. Now there is an older television up here. The 4x3 box television. So this is maybe before, a place like this, it doesn't appear to be the ritziest place. A place like this wouldn't have maybe purchased flat screens until, I don't know, 2010, 2012, something like that. So maybe this is before that, before 2010 would be my guess, but not maybe too much before that. I'm not sure, though. What's that gold sign? Does it say gold, or does that say probably gold, and it's a golden sign, I guess? I don't know. Let's see. All right. Sherry, welcome in. Let's see. All right. Who had our first guess here? I think our first guess is 1988. We have an 84. TV from the 80s. Small TV, yeah. Well, everybody saw that before I did. We have a 2000. Sherry says 2002, so you know that's right. Mark also says, yes, 2002, as I did. We have an 86. Noah says 2002. Longish hair on the guitarist. Yeah, it is sort of a mop top, really, but, something they had back in 2002, I'm guessing. We have an 85, 89, 98, 84. Let's see. Our guesses are span quite a range. I might go with 2002. I'd be silly not to. Here we go. Survey says 2002. Amazing. That's 2 bullseyes in a row. Let's keep it going. Best of luck, everybody, with this one. We do have this automobile. If you know cars, perhaps this is a bit familiar to you. This might not be in America. That license plate does not have a year on it that I can tell, unless maybe 1930. Doubt it. I hope gasoline is not leaking out of the bottom of this wreck, and this guy is smoking over it. But it does look like there is maybe a collision, or they're just parked really close to each other. I don't know what's going on. What's on the sign here? Telefunken. And can't really tell what that says. Not sure. What's over here? We do have people. Let's see. I can't zoom in too much without losing some resolution. Well, that's not bad. Overalls, we've got, seems to be maybe the mid-40s. I'm not sure. Late 40s? Earlier? I don't know. That automobile seems maybe older than that. Again, everybody knows. I don't know anything about cars. Scantic radio? Is that what that sign says? Not sure. Anyway, this appears to be somewhere else. Let's zoom out. Let me check the chat, see what you guys are saying. Maybe I'm missing something. You're asking me to zoom in on something. Let's see here. All right, maybe the 30s. That's our first guess. 42, 40s. We got a 1940, 1939, 1942. That would put it in the midst of World War II, which could very well be. Is that an army truck or some military truck, perhaps? Or maybe not. I don't know. 39, 41, 40, 41. Oh, Sherry's got a range of years, 35 to 38. All right, everybody, pick one of those years. Maybe 39? Michelle says 38. We got a 36. Curious. Let's try Let's split the difference between those last two guesses. Let's go 37. I don't know. 1937. And we're going for 3 for 3. Survey says no, 56. Ouch. Did anybody have any guess in the 50s? I'm not sure that happened. Maybe I steered everybody wrong. 56. Where is this place? We only got 10 points. But I'll tell you, we're still, every score we've gotten has ones and zeros in it. So we've got that streak going. Now let's try the next one. Okay, we're in Las Vegas. But when? We've got some fashion to look at. A license plate, maybe? I don't think so. I don't immediately see a license plate. Let me go to the bottom of the chat here. Must be in the land that time forgot. Absolutely. Holy moly. Okay, this is downtown Las Vegas. Before they built that cover over Fremont Street. I mean, way before. I think that was in the 90s, right? This seems to be 60s or 70s, my initial guess. There's a station wagon here. Is that a station wagon in the street? Let's zoom in. License plate? Oh, I can't see. Let's zoom out a little bit. What does her bag look like? What is that? What's going on there? Is she also holding her shoes? Can't tell. Maybe. All right. This one looks like she's kind of wearing her pajamas. Maybe not. Probably not. Definitely not. Let's see. Passenger loading zone. All right. Who else can we see? This guy on the right looking in the window. Well, that's kind of a timeless look, huh? A t-shirt. Well, shorts. I don't know. I think I teach with this guy in the front here. Maybe not. What about between these people in the front? The guys in the background there. More white t-shirts. That one appears to have something on the breast pocket area. I don't know if that's a pocket or maybe it's not a t-shirt. Maybe there's a collar there. It's hard to tell. Does that other t-shirt say UCLA? Kind of looks like that. I'm not sure it does, but so this is that's all we've got. I was hopeful that there'd be a little more to go on. I think that station wagon might be our best clue, and I suppose the way they're dressed here in the front. The ones that were asked to pose for a picture but refused to smile. Don't know. Is that an RV on the road back there? Let's see. Hard to tell. It's not the most crisp of images. All right, turn into the chat. There we go. I'll leave it there. And let's go. Okay, all right, here we go. All right, I think Paul had the first guess at 1965. Ben said 70. Noah, 68. We've got a 73. The Fremont Experience. Is that the awning? the light display? Yeah, I think it is. Sherry's going to say 67. We've got 1970. Was that bag a wicker bag? When were those hot? We got a 74, 67. We have a 68, 1970. Mama, don't take my Kodachrome away. Those hairstyles are giving me 60s vibes. Mom says 71. Sherry made a dress identical to the girl. That's kind of cool. Just last week she did. No, she didn't. We have a 1905. Mr. Fulton Mraz might be on pain meds, though. But maybe. I don't know. Well, it's color. Probably not. Mark looked up the vehicle. We have a 1965 Mercury station wagon. Maybe there's a question mark there. So perhaps after 65, maybe a couple of years later, maybe like 68. PTV says 66. Kathy said 68. So did Noah. We have some 70s, though. We have a number of 70s. Mark says 67 is his guess. Well, gotta pick something. Maybe 70. I'll go 70. All right, here we go. 1970. Show me. 67. Mark was right. John, welcome in. We're playing Chrono Photo. 67. Mark may have looked it up. Mark may have done a Google image search, but I'm not sure. But he said it a few times. Sherry did say 67, though, so she's back on track. All right. Congratulations to everybody that said 1967. We've got one more, right? Ugh. Well, we got 777 points there. Let's go to our final picture. Okay. Another color photograph. I am thankful for that. And we have some vehicles and some fashion, the way people are dressed to look at. All right, we've got some things. Let's start with the pickup truck. Oh, and there's even a license plate. Can I? No, I can't. But it appears to be a Ford F-150. It appears to have rounded edges. This might be a recent one. Not sure. I can't see the back of the delivery truck. But going up, let's see. Not sure what this place is. But it's got a lot of foot traffic. Is this Florida? I thought that might have been one of Florida's license plates. They have like 300 license plates available for residents. All right. So there's a minivan. Is that a Toyota minivan of some sort? All right. Let's take a look at the people. We have longer board shorts here. We've got a backwards cap. What else is notable? Nobody's wearing a mask. So this might be after mask wearing? Not sure. Maybe it's before. Who knows? All right, let's take a look at this bus. Oh, there's another license plate. Hang on. On this sport utility vehicle. Is this Hawaii? Maybe? I'm looking at the chat now. People are saying Hawaii. Yes. Okay. It's got a rainbow on it, doesn't it? All right. And a streetcar, not a cable car. Somebody's driving that, I think, right? There's no track. There are no rails in the road. What about the street sign? Nothing. I can't tell. You can't park there. Let's take a look at the back of the, not sure what's going on there. A palm frond and a pentagon person. Masks. Perhaps hula dancers wearing assorted masks going on there. Okay, what's on the side of the bus? Ooh, sunshine. Can't tell. All right. We've got a multi-passenger vehicle here. Rio, can't tell much about what's going on there. We have another truck. What's being delivered? Can't tell. What about the Flora? Don't know. How about this? Jeep, perhaps? Not sure. A light on the palm tree? All right. More people. Okay, let's start down here. Good shot of them. Shopping bag. They've been shopping. Just carrying a bag. Backpacks everywhere. Nobody's sunburned. If these are all tourists and none of them are sunburned, it's not Florida. More board shorts. Yeah, we're thinking this is Hawaii, right? Towaway zone. You know, I don't see phones either. I mean, people are walking. I'm glad they're not on their phones. I'm a high school teacher, so all I do all day is see people walking with their phones. I mean, yeah, they're teenagers, but gentleman over here. Miniature golf grass here. It just looks like it. What else? Anything else I'm missing? Zooming all the way out. Not sure. What's on this awning here? Oh, just like a patch job there. And more people down there. 25 mile per hour speed limit. Yeah. Okay. Do your best, chat. Let's see. I didn't see any smartphones. Our first guess, I think, is 2010. We have a 2014, 2011, 2006, 2015, 2013, 2014. Looks like Honolulu. I did not know you lived there for a while. That's interesting. Nick says 2010. We have a 2011. 2003. Plain sneakers, plain bikes. Interesting. Maybe. Let's take a look at this lady in the front again. And that shirt, that's a style I don't see anymore. But when was that big? That was early 2000s. Michelle, you might be onto something. Yeah, also, I didn't see, not that anybody's wearing jeans, but like skinny pants. Everybody's wearing shorts, though, aren't they? Okay, that was a silly thing to say, though. But there's a lady wearing long pants. Or even like athleisure wear, like stretch pants or yoga pants or something like that. I don't see that either. So maybe before that got huge. Early 2000s. 1959, maybe. 2013. That's Sherry talking. She lived there, and apparently she knows when every picture in the world was ever taken. So I might go 2013, everybody. Here we go. 2013. Not that this is Sherry's game, but we're right in the hot hand. We may as well. Here we go. 2018. Not a bad guess. Did anybody say that? 2018. We had a 2014. 2015. Mark said 2015. That was our closest guess. Well done, Mark. We finished our game with 3,427 points. Not bad. And I don't even care. It's always fun just to play that with you guys. It is 7:45, so let's take an intermission. I'll be back with a top 15 list that is peanut butter and jelly sandwich centric. So I'll see you in about half a
It's refreshment time, folks. Time out for a delicious snack in our sparkling refreshment building. Every item a fresh, appetizing taste treat. Fresh popcorn, delicious and crisp, with or without butter. Sizzling hot dogs, bursting with juicy goodness. French fries, crisp and golden brown. Tender, tasty hamburgers with all the trimmings.
There's plenty of time to treat yourself to something good to eat at our refreshment center.
Wouldn't it have been amazing if I could find a drive-in movie intermission with featuring peanut butter and jelly? Alas, I didn't really have that. They don't serve those. Anyway, it is National Peanut Butter and Jelly Sandwich Day, so I needed a top 15 list to help celebrate that. Something fun. And I thought, well, I wonder if there are famous scenes from movies and TV shows that feature a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. So I asked my friend at ChatGPT to come up with a list of instances where this might be the case. And I asked for 15 of them, and they were okay. So I asked for 15 more. So I got 30 altogether, and I started researching. I didn't research them much this afternoon. And what I realized is for example, where is my list? Oh, here it is. I printed it out. So 15 on that side, 15 on this side, or so. And it gave me a list of some cool ones. And one of them that I wanted to find pictures for all these. That's my point here. Which one was it? I'll have to get out my phone. Because it's kind of interesting what it told me. Where is it? Here we go. Oh. Okay, so... okay. So one of the options that it gave me, a famous peanut butter and jelly sandwich scene from a movie, was, it said, Ratatouille in 2007. In Ratatouille, it says, Remy the rat makes a miniature peanut butter and jelly sandwich in one scene. And I did not remember that happening. But ChatGPT told me it did. It's on the list. So I asked ChatGPT, in what scene in the movie Ratatouille does Remy make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich? And ChatGPT got back with me immediately. My apologies for the confusion, but it seems I made an error in my response. Remy actually doesn't make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich in the movie Ratatouille. I must have mistaken it for another scene. Thank you for bringing that to my attention. So, okay. I think it says right on the front page of ChatGPT, check the results. Might not be accurate. Another movie on the list was Home Alone. I'm thinking, where? So I went to Disney Plus. This was during my lunch, by the way. And I started scanning through Home Alone. I didn't see it. ChatGPT, in which scene in Home Alone is a peanut butter and jelly sandwich made? And this time it didn't say it made a mistake. It said, in the movie Home Alone, a peanut butter and jelly sandwich is made in the scene where Kevin, played by Macaulay Culkin, is home alone and prepares himself a meal while watching the gangster movie Angels with Filthy Souls. He makes the sandwich as part of his makeshift dinner before the burglars attempt to break into his house. So I went to that scene, and it's not a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Maybe I missed it, but he's got a giant thing of ice cream on his lap. It wasn't a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. And later on in the movie, he doesn't make it. He makes himself some mac and cheese. I'm not the biggest Home Alone expert, but I couldn't find that there. Disney nerd herders, welcome in. Nerds! So I had to Google some things, and so I took some things that were accurate on the list and Googled some things. Let's get to it. I've already talked too long about this. I'll try to make this quick. By the way, I haven't seen a lot of these movies, including this one at number 15, the remake of The Parent Trap. Who's calling me? Now, ChatGPT said one of the iconic scenes involves the twins making peanut butter and jelly sandwiches together. I didn't see them. This was on Disney Plus as well. I didn't see them make sandwiches. There's a part where they're dipping Oreos into peanut butter, and then there's this where they're at the isolation table, and I believe they're eating sandwiches, and I assume they're peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. In the original Parent Trap with Haley Mills, there is also an isolation table, but I believe they're eating hot dogs. So the remake of The Parent Trap, I think that's accurate. They're eating peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Let's go to number 14, and this is kind of general, but the Andy Griffith Show. Now, a lot of shows, older shows, or even shows set, like period pieces like that 70s show, they have people eating peanut butter and jelly sandwiches because it's classic Americana. It's what everybody does in America, right? Well, in the Andy Griffith Show, ChatGPT told me there were many episodes where Opie is enjoying a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Now, that's not Opie back there. That is another kid eating a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. This is a still from a clip that was on YouTube with a resolution of 240 pixels. So that's actually Clint Howard. That's Ron Howard's little brother back there. And he's eating a sandwich. And apparently in this episode, they put Barney in the cell to teach a group of kids that jail's bad. Anyway, I'm not sure what happened. Maybe you remember that episode. I'm not sure. It kind of did look like grilled cheese too. Maybe it was. Who knows? All right, number 13. I haven't seen this, but I've seen a number of episodes of SpongeBob SquarePants, and he likes his not peanut butter, sea-nut butter and jelly sandwiches. It made the list. Okay. Number 12. There were a few sandwiches in here, but this is the scene in The Breakfast Club where the bully, and I can't remember his character's name. Bunker? No, that wasn't it. Barker? Decker? I don't know, something like that. Oh, is it on the list? Hang on. Bender. Bender makes a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. ChatGPT was wrong about that. He doesn't make it. But Anthony Michael Hall's character has a lunch that is mom-packed, and the bully is making fun of him for it. He has a peanut butter and jelly sandwich with the crust cut off. That does not make you nerdy, by the way. So that's kind of a famous peanut butter and jelly sandwich, right? And then Ali Sheedy's character has another famous sandwich. She has a Pixie Stick and Captain Crunch sandwich, if you remember that. But that's not what we're talking about. All right. Number 11, back to Disney Plus. Avengers Endgame. There is a scene at the beginning, near the beginning, where Black Widow there is on a conference call with other Avengers that survived the blip. And she made herself a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and she's eating that while she's talking with War Machine, Don Cheadle's character. Anyway, I guess people, because this is in 4K, people looked at the expiration date on the jar of peanut butter, and they noted that it has an expiration date in the year 2018. Now, I believe this movie takes place after that, 5 years later, as a matter of fact. But this movie was filmed in 2018, right? Because it was released in 2019, right before COVID, right? So people were saying, she's eating expired peanut butter. Who cares? Anyway, it's just amazing that they could zoom in on that, or would want to. Number 10, top 10 here. Here's Marge Simpson making a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. This is in the first season of The Simpsons. I haven't seen The Simpsons in a long time, but when I did watch it regularly, it was the first few seasons. And I do remember this episode. I don't remember her making a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, but this is where she starts bowling, and there's a bowling instructor, a very suave but kind of smarmy bowling instructor, and so there's some tension between Homer and Marge. Anyway, in this scene, Homer is telling Marge, you make the peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and the jelly never leaks out of it, and you have a gift for that, or whatever. I think it's supposed to be a sweet scene there. I don't remember. I was just reading about it. I don't remember that scene particularly, but it seemed kind of sweet. All right, here's a show I never really watched. This is number 9, The Big Bang Theory, and apparently Sheldon has a very regimented lifestyle. He likes his structure, he likes his routine, and I guess a part of that is peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. I don't know if that's true or not. Here's another show at number 8, Full House, and apparently they made peanut butter and jelly sandwiches on that show. I mean, it's a house full of kids, right? Of course they're going to do that. 2 minutes to 8 o'clock. All right, here we go. Number 7, Breaking Bad, another show I've never really watched. I saw the first 2 episodes, and I never picked it back up. Maybe someday, but I kind of know what happens already. So in this scene, this is the beginning of an episode, and the main character, Walter White, was a classroom teacher, and I don't think I'm spoiling anything. He becomes sort of a drug kingpin. He makes his own meth or something, right? And in this scene, he's making a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and he's cutting off the crusts, and he's doing it meticulously. And I guess it's supposed to show you that he does everything meticulously. Perhaps. Not sure. People love that show, though. How about that? Okay, here's a movie I've never seen, but I read about it. This was part of my Google search. This is a movie called National Velvet. I've heard of it. I've just never seen it. That's Christopher Plummer and Tatum O'Neal. And Christopher Plummer plays an author, and he and his wife, I think, are watching this kid, played by Tatum O'Neal. And they ask, and I think Christopher Plummer's character is supposed to be British. And he asks her what her favorite food is, and she says peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. And she made one for him eventually, I guess, and he tried it, and you see the caption. This might be an animated GIF, I'm not sure. This isn't bad. That could be converted. I think he was bad-mouthing peanut butter and jelly sandwiches earlier or something. I don't know. Never saw the movie. But, yeah. All right. Here's another movie I never saw, but apparently there's sort of a famous peanut butter and jelly scene to it. This is a movie called Wives and Lovers. It stars Janet Leigh, Van Johnson, Shelley Winters is in it, Ray Walston is in it. I saw other stills from this movie. I don't know why it says adult entertainment on the poster. I suppose that was before what adult entertainment means now. I don't think this was an X-rated movie by any stretch. But anyway, the reason this is on the list is because there's a scene in the movie where they go to a restaurant, and the little girl orders a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, but she orders everything on a separate plate. The peanut butter on a separate plate, the jelly on a separate plate, and the bread on a separate plate. Again, I've never seen this, but when I Googled this, I came across a Reddit or something of somebody asking, what's the movie where a girl orders a sandwich but gets everything on a separate plate? And somebody responded, oh, I know what that is. That's Wives and Lovers. And so sure enough, I looked it up, and that was a movie. Again, I've never seen it. I'm just taking Google's word for it. Number 4 is a movie I have seen and love, Napoleon Dynamite. And that's Deb. And this is early on in the movie, maybe about 20 minutes in, and they're in the high school cafeteria there. And earlier in a previous scene, she had gone to Napoleon Dynamite's house to sell him some bracelets that she made. And she kind of got made fun of by Kip, and she ran off. She stormed off, but she left all her stuff. So in this scene in the cafeteria, Napoleon Dynamite goes over to Deb, who is eating a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. You can see it on her face. And he tells her, I've got all your stuff in my locker. And then she, with a mouthful of peanut butter and jelly sandwich, says, where's your locker? And then it moves on. But that's maybe my favorite peanut butter and jelly sandwich on this whole list. All right, we've got another Disney coming. At number 3 is Meet the Robinsons, another movie I've never seen. But I saw this clip on YouTube, and this kid is an inventor or something. I'm not sure. But he made a gun that spews out peanut butter and jelly, and he was trying to make a sandwich with it. And then it malfunctioned, and he ended up getting peanut butter and jelly all over his mother and some other guy that had a peanut allergy. So that probably didn't end well for that guy because he started to swell up. That's what I saw. But that's he did start. You saw the bread. The peanut butter and jelly was going on the bread. So there's that. All right, 2 more. Here we go. This next one, not really a sandwich, but I remember this as a kid. This is a character just saying peanut butter sandwich many times. This is Mumford the Magician from Sesame Street. And his magic words were, a la peanut butter sandwiches, or something like that, right? I think so. And I happened to find a picture of him eating a peanut butter sandwich. I don't know if jelly's involved, but it was close enough, and I was running out of time. Okay, finally, number 1 is a scene from a movie. It's the end of Forrest Gump, and I don't know if there's a sandwich involved here. ChatGPT told me there was, and then I saw this picture, actually this scene where Forrest is with his son, Forrest, and he's got a bagged lunch, and ChatGPT told me that Tom Hanks' character made a peanut butter and jelly sandwich for his son, and I imagine that sandwich is in that bag. I don't know. I made this list, and I'm thinking, and ChatGPT got so much wrong on this list, and I'm wondering if, in fact, there was a scene where we saw Forrest Gump making a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Let's just say he did. All right. That was it. Thank you so much, everybody. Next week is my 3rd annual college acceptance video watch-a-thon. So I'll have another top 15 list. I'll have at least 15 of them. But it's always fun to watch kids open up their email to see if they've been accepted into the colleges that they've applied to. And it can be touching and funny and makes me feel good. These kids work so hard. And then to get the notice that they've been accepted to their dream school, whatever it is. So I'll have a variety of them next week. More coffee, more eating. And I hope you join me for that next Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern. I want to thank everybody. If I missed you in the chat because I had too much going on, hey, it's only me here. I'm a one-man show. I do apologize for missing you, but thank you for being here. Again, be back next week. It'll be my college acceptance video show, my 3rd annual. All right, everybody. Have a great night.
And now, folks, it's time to say goodnight. We sincerely appreciate your patronage and hope we've succeeded in bringing you an enjoyable evening of entertainment. Please drive home carefully and come back again soon. Good night.